welcome back to my channel. Let me talk to you a little bit about Harley Davidson again. More issues that I find as I'm going along. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Harley guy, got my Harley trike shirt on and everything else. I love Harley. The company's shooting themselves in the foot, literally. Today I tried to upload the newest software for my radio boombox system. Problem was, and I'll cover that in a second, was my geek stick. It needed to be formatted before I do, make sure it was clean. It must have been corrupt. I went to Harley, and the guy behind the counter grabbed his little 6.5 GT, stuck it in my radio, boom, update was completed. I loved it. That's what I needed. During the process of this discussion, I talked to him about my radio coming in and out. I don't have a very good reception to radio. I've gone through 3 antennas, the very original tall one, the short one, and my little bullet ones, okay? I used to be able to, when I rode back from my mom's house in Arizona, hit Deming, New Mexico, I turned it on to 101 for La Cruces and listened to old time rock and roll. I couldn't pick the station up. I couldn't even pick it up when I was in La Cruces, not alone coming up over Trans Mountain there in El Paso. So I knew I had a radio connector problem. Not knowing what it was, I didn't give a hoot. I just put my geek stick in and listened to music anyway. Death kind of like, and I don't really like the open road sound. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I just like the tunes for radio's sake, okay? Anyway, talking to him, he says Harley knows about the 2017 trike glides and other radio issues. And the problem was the grounding of it. He explained to me, kind of looked over his shoulder a little bit, you know, kind of sneaky like, and he told me, he says, ground the antenna mount in the back of the tour pack, ground it to somewhere inside the tour pack itself and make a second ground, and that'll take care of your problem. I don't understand why Harley couldn't do that, okay? Why didn't they know about that and say, hey, come in, we'll test this and fix it? I guess they don't want to spend money. I don't know. So anyway, I came home. This time to take my tour pack out, it used to be a little different. This time I just removed the 2 screws, and I tell you what, we're going to cover that at the end of this video. But today, I want to talk to you a little bit about uploading your 2017 motorcycles, year, whatever one you want to ride, with the new system. That's the other change I don't like. Harley Davidson changed their website. There used to be a place up there for owners to download your software into, so you can just download it to your computer. So on that note, let me hold on and I'm going to focus in on the computer. Alright, what you got here, Harley Davidson is messed up. So you open up your Safari window. I've already saved this open so it makes the time a little easier. This is the Harley Davidson's new site. I think it sucks. There used to be a block up in here that would say owners. So you could open it up there, go to your audio, and find your boom boxes. So what you have to do now is scroll to the bottom of the Harley page, right? I'm going to do this. And down here, under motorcycles, I'm going to get a little closer. Motorcycle services, you're going to come down here to software update. Then when you hit the software updates, it's going to change pages. That's not my phone. There we go. The boom box, right? From here, you got to kind of scroll up. And I'm coming over here to this side of the page. And you notice the boombox audio, the GTS 2019 and later, 2014 to 18, and that's where I'm at. And then of course 2004 to standard radio. I don't have a standard radio. Dealer location points of update, points of interest updates, it don't do anything worth a shit. You can't do it. I don't know what it is. So when you click this thing here, it's going to come to this page. North America, Europe, International. These are the CVO ones. I don't have a CVO. So I click on this. Now I get my second page, and within a couple seconds, see it's counting down over here, 3, 2, 1. It goes up here to my download file. So once it's all downloaded, let me close out my trusty Harley page here. Then I'm just going to go over here to Finder. I can't do this when I'm watching the phone. So I click on my Finder window, and then I'm going to come over here to download, and there is my boom boxes. They're downloading right now. I'm in the process of playing here. So then you take this box, you go over to your newly formatted hard drive stick, make sure nothing else is on there, transfer the information over there, and then you're good to go. From this point on, we'll have to go out to the garage, and I will show you how to do it without doing it, okay? I've already done mine. I don't feel like messing it up today. And I'm having a problem with my geek sticks. So we're gonna go to the garage. All right, so here we are with my 2017 Tri-Glide. I had an issue this morning, like I told you, loading this thing up because I had a corrupt stick in there, right? But Harley Davidson went there, so I went behind the counter, the guy hooked me up. So I wanted to show you what you're gonna do from this point on. I'm not actually gonna do it, because I just got mine fixed, but I just wanted to give you a heads up and how this process works, and then you can go from there. So hold on. All right, so what we're gonna do here, and I'm gonna install this, and hopefully my geek sticks are not working. Maybe my computer has an issue, I don't know. First thing you're gonna do is put it on accessories and let it warm up. As you can see, it's starting to warm up its little thing. I've already opened up the door, and I have my trusty stick here to go in. So once it gets all done, hurry up. It's a slow process sometimes. Now the newer Harleys I think are better. So go ahead and hit accept it. All right. And what you're going to do here, going to go to your home page, right? We're going to go to setup. Once it gets there, now we're going to go up one. Once you see the system's information here, just go ahead and hit that. And then what we're going to look for here is the software update. As you can see, it's 1.22.0.2. Harley's already up to 3. So we're going to take my little handy dandy USB stick here. Let me get it in there right. And we're going to install it. And hopefully it reads it. And I don't have to go back to Harley. See, now it's reading my stick. There, what the heck's it doing there? Oh, you know what? I put the wrong stick in. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. That was my music. So, let me get out my stick. Here, that was mine. I did that. And you put that in there. Authenticating up. Do not remove. Okay, here. At this point now, you want to say, yes, I want to install. And as you can see, it is starting. But what is it going to do? I don't know yet. I might have problems with my computer. If so, then I'll know better. It comes off. Should come back on, say reading it and installing it. I just did this at the dealership. And it says, please wait. Now, if it keeps going back and forth, then I know I screwed up. Let's see what happens. Okay, this time it's working. And this is what you're going to get. Now, it's going to be here for a little while. I don't know how long. It's 2 out of 10. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here until you get done. All right, so just hang on. There you go. Now it says system all the way there. I can remove my USB port. 4 seems to take the longest, so we're going to remove this. All right, let it come back up to my page. See what it does. Hang in there. This is a process that takes a little time, but 4 seems to take the longest, 4 and 6, as far as the updates themselves. As soon as this gets going, I'll be all right. Comes back on, hit that. Same process, hit home. Gonna go over here to setup. Now my trike has Sirius radio on it, so that's why my setup is at the top. Hit the up button, hit system information, hit software, and I want to confirm 1.22.0.3 has been installed. At this point, you can hit home, hit your favorites, turn your trike off, and you are done with the updates. Tour pack, radios. They knew about this problem for the 2017 radios, that they have a grounding issue. Matter of fact, they probably have the same issues for my friend. He's got a 2021 or 2020, I forget which one it is. But either way, he's having radio issues, so he's going to try to ground it. So I want to kind of show you what I did to ground it, and then I will finish this video off, and you all can check out other videos online. There's a lot of information on how to upload your boom boxes, but what you don't show you is the new stuff today with the new Harley website and some of the issues if you don't format your geek sticks in there, or USB stick, excuse me. I call them a geek stick. So anyway, hold on, and then we'll show you the inside. So once you get your tour pack open, and like anybody else's, mine's a mess. This little bracket right here has to be unscrewed, and you'll see the 2 screws are on this side, okay? And I'm going to show you. So taking your ratchet and your T-bits, right, loosen this thing up. Do not take it all the way out at this point, ladies and gentlemen, because your tour pack will fall backwards, okay? Once you got it loose, what I'm going to show you is how I had to do it. If you got 2 people, it will help you. So what you got to do from this point here, it's already off. It just fell off, see that? Take your 2 screws out, all right? Don't lose them like I just did. That sucks. But it should be right there. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, what you got to be cautious of, now your strap is up here. Nothing's holding this tour pack. So what I had to do is just kind of rest it on my shoulder, right? Right? Hold on there. Get my wrench out of here. Grab your tour liner, right? Picking it up, bringing it out. And I set it down here on my fender well right now. Then I'll re-grab this, the strap here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bolt it right there. Hold on. As you can see, I just bolted it on enough to hold the tour pack up there so it doesn't come off. So what I did here, loosened up the jam nut, right? And I put my wire behind here and screwed it down. Here's the original ground. And then I run my second ground down here to my tour pack. And that was all she wrote, and the radio started working. It's not a hard process to do. It's just cumbersome to do this the way I just did it probably. So you grab your tour pack liner. You know, they're fragile somewhat. Place it back in here. But remember, your tour pack ain't gonna go in there because you got the other piece in the way. So all you do is reverse this. I'm gonna come over here on this side today. I'm gonna hold it up, all right? When I go back in, making sure not to drop your bolts. And when I let go of it, it goes back up there. I just slid my tour pack back in and reach up there, grabbing this and re-securing it where it needs to be so I could have my tour pack open without falling apart. It's time consuming. It only took me a few minutes. I mean, really, as you can see, making this video is a little bit more cumbersome because I'm trying to concentrate on you and what I'm actually doing. So once I got that thing started, I just let my tour back up now. And I grabbed my wrench back out. And I tightened it back up once I found out what I did with the socket. So anyway, that's all she wrote. You can get your antennas back in there and you'll find out that the radio, well, right now my garage door is open. I will show you that in a second, what the difference is on the radio. Okay, once your tour pack's back together and all the nuts and bolts, the only 2 screws that are holding that thing in, and you tighten up the ground. I turned on the bike already so I don't have to wait for it, but listen, now I have a radio. It's actually picking up the radio. I had to open up the garage door, but I wanted you to see, if you're having a radio issue like I did with your 2017 trike or bike or whatever one you got, it might be that ground issue. I mean, the guy at Harley was nice enough to tell me that. I've been about a year and a half now. Yeah, a little over a year and a half, almost 2 years. I haven't had to listen to a radio because I had the static. I had no reception, and I mean, I was right downtown. So I knew there had to be another issue, and it was the ground. So it may be your issue, it may not be, but either way, give it a check. It doesn't hurt just to put a piece of wire right there as an extra ground anyway. So, thank you for watching my channel. I hope I didn't confuse you too much. There's other good channels out here that will show you exactly how to load up your USB stick into your bike or trike or whatever you ride, listening to, to get the software update correctly. I just wanted to show you that Harley changed the website, so it's a little bit more cumbersome to find it than it used to be, and when you download it, it doesn't put it in a separate folder. It just downloads the file that you need to put on a clean geek stick, USB stick. Make sure it's not corrupt. Put it on your bike, and turn on the accessory, put it in your bike, and it'll start the process. It's going to flash, it says reading software, then it's going to come out, and then you'll see the bars where it says in progress, what stages, etc. Mine, for a half hour, sat there saying, please wait, turned on, turned off, please wait. I knew there was something wrong, and it happened to be I had the wrong file or I had a corrupt stick. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching my channel. I do appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm not thin-skinned. Tell me what your input is, and if you can share it with friends, please do that too. Thank you.